there, welcome back to my Sweet Paper Studios channel. I am so glad you're here. If you are new here and if this is your first time visiting, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and so you don't miss any future videos. And today is all about ink blending. So I'm going to show you how to use your Stampin' Up! Ink pads and how you can blend those beautiful colors together to create beautiful backgrounds and imagery and in a non-intimidating way. It's actually a very simple technique and I'm so excited to show you that. So without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so this is the background that we'll be making today. And this card is actually, I love this card, it's so beautiful. It features the Leave a Little Sparkle stamp set with this beautiful unicorn here. But really our focus today is on this beautiful background using a few of the Stampin' Up! Ink colors. So pretty, and let me show you how easy this is. So you will need a few supplies with this, and the first being your designer series paper or another piece of Whisper White cardstock. This particular one comes from a designer series paper. This is a celebration set. This is the Golden Honey designer series paper. This comes right out of the celebration brochure. Isn't this gorgeous? And I will just quickly turn that around to show you the other side. The possibilities are endless with ink blending on these sheets or just simply coloring with other tools. This is part of Celebration, so you can earn that for free when you spend $60 in my online Canadian Stampin' Up! Shop. So Celebration offers your choice of free products in $60 increments. There's level 1, which is $60, and then there's level 2, which is $120. So when you shop with me, you get to choose what you want as your reward. So that paper is just one of many options that you can choose from. You can see all these options here, and everything also is laid out on my website at sweetpaperstudios.com. So you can view all of these there as well. So this paper, I'm using sort of the honeycomb design with that gold shimmer foil in there. And on top of that, you need a couple of ink pads. So I'm going to use 3 colors today. That is my Blushing Bride, Melon Mambo, and my Pacific Point. And then you'll also need sponge daubers. So that's these little guys right here. These just fit perfectly on your finger. I have one for each color. So I have my Blushing Bride, my Melon Mambo, and my Pacific Point. I also have many others for all of the other ink colors that I have. So you'll need these. And because you're blending, you're going to want to have a piece of grid paper, which is this guy right here, or you can have just a scrap piece of printer paper underneath as well. So when you're ink blending, you're going to want to start from your lightest color and then move to your darkest color. So I'm going to start with my Blushing Bride first, then I'm going to move on to Melon Mambo, and then go on to Pacific Point. So I'm going to just set these aside and really focus on my Blushing Bride. So I'm just going to open that up, and you can set my ink pad right there. I'm going to grab my sponge dauber, and I'm just going to dab that right in my ink. So it's going to cover it with this color. And then I'm just going to sort of, you don't see a lot of it right now, but just dab it off a little bit. And then you're going to just, what I did was just randomly go around along the edges. You don't want to start in the center because then it will create a really dark spot. So you want to start on the side and then bring it over, and then just as you're pressing it down, just going in circular motions and then picking out more, and then just using your sponge dauber to blend that ink around and over. And then once you're happy with that, so I'll just maybe add a little bit more, you can just start doing the same thing on other areas of the paper. So I'll just move that up a bit. So you can see that it's starting to add some nice color to the paper, and I'll just go over to the corner here. And I think I'm going to stop there with this color, and I'll just show you what that looks like. Okay, I'm going to move that off to the side and bring over my Melon Mambo. Now this is a dark color in itself, so And I think I recently re-inked this as well. So you just want to make sure you're dabbing that off to the side as well. So I'm just going to bring that in. Again, you want to start on your scrap paper or grid paper. You don't want to create any harsh lines. And you're going to just swirl it around onto your paper. Just like that. Just make sure that you hold that paper down. Okay, and as you're making your way over to the other color, you're going to want to go over that other color slightly because you want them to start blending in just like it does there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to bring up over the other corner here. Okay, and I think I'm happy with that for now, because then I want to bring in some of that dark Pacific Point ink. This is re-inked recently as well, and this is the darkest of the colors, so give that a little dab off to the side. Now this one, you can start in the middle, and that's what I did on the other one, but you just want to be careful about it. Don't press right down and then start blending. Sort of make your way in the center with a circular motion like this. No harsh lines, but you're not getting any like full circles. And again, you're going to want to go into that other color that's already there, because you can see it's starting to blend and creating a purple tone right there. And again, you want to blend that in right to the other colors. And I will bring some over here and blend that into the other colors. So pretty. I actually think that's all the blue I'm going to add. So then I'm going to come in and fill those gaps and blend a little bit more with my other colors. So I'm going to grab more specific Melon Mambo and just come up here, and I'm going to bring that color up to the blue, and it's going to start creating some purple tones. Just like that. And I think I'm going to fill in that center with some Blushing Bride. Again, going down in a circular motion in the center. Just filling in that gap, but blending out into the other colors. Come back up here. And you can really just keep going until you're happy with the results. So actually, I am pretty happy with what I've created here. So I'm going to close up these inks, and that's it. You're all done in your project. So I'll give you a closer look at that. Isn't that just so pretty? And again, you can do this with any color. And I will just show you again the card that I showed you in the beginning. So it's a really lovely technique to do. And I'll show you one more project that I did, which was a card box. And I used the Breathtaking Bouquet background stamp set, and I heat embossed it with Whisper White embossing powder. And then I used Melon Mambo in the center, and then Flirty Flamingo at the top and bottom. So it's just you're able to create nice transitions between colors. And that's it. It's that simple. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video tutorial, and I do hope that you love the technique. I would love to see your creations using the ink blending technique. If you want to use the hashtag SweetPaperStudios and on your social media posts, I would love to go check them out. And again, if you haven't subscribed to my website, newsletter, or my YouTube channel, you can hit that subscribe button below and head over to sweetpaperstudios.com. I will post full card details on this project here on the blog, including measurements. So you can go check out that blog post. The link will be below. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!